Mr. President, today I rise with a heavy heart in honor of longtime Capitol Hill staffer and friend Kevin McDonald. He began his career as an intern, and he worked his way up to the top political strategist in the office of the President Pro Tem of the Senate, Senator Patrick Leahy, with whom he spent more than 30 years serving alongside. This alone speaks volumes to Kevin's professional character, his loyalty, dedication, and his selflessness. His former colleague, Ann Berry, who served as Deputy Chief of Staff to Senator Leahy before her appointment to the Secretary of the Senate, had this to say about Kevin. "I have always viewed public service as an honor, and Kevin McDonald represented the best in being a public servant. Whoever he was helping, he wanted them to have the best experience, whether it was pulling together a meeting of senators or showing the latest crop of interns the ropes. For over 30 years, he set our boss," she said, Senator Patrick Leahy, up for success. He advised and handled logistics to keep the senator and Senate running smoothly. Kevin loved assisting guests from Vermont and around the country experience the majesty of the U.S. Senate by organizing tours, helping them attend special events, and always offering expertise that made D.C. a truly special place for everyone to visit. Kevin set an incredible example for all public servants with the positive impact he had on the lives of countless people, including me," end quote. Like former Secretary Ann Berry, many of us were fortunate to call Kevin a friend. We didn't just work with him, we got to know him on a personal level. I worked closely with Kevin when I served as Chief of Staff to Senator Richard Shelby. As the top-ranking appropriators in Congress for several years, and while they certainly did not see eye to eye on most every policy-related issue, Senators Shelby and Leahy, alongside their wives Annette and Marcel, enjoyed a close personal relationship. A relationship and tradition that Senator Welch and I are committed to upholding. Their teams benefited tremendously from their friendship as well. Kevin and I had the privilege of joining Senators Shelby and Leahy on many congressional delegation trips around the world, and I will forever cherish my time with Kevin as we learned a great deal from our bosses on those trips and in this chamber. His friendship meant the world to me and all who knew him, including Toni Marie Higgins, Chief of Staff to Senator John Boozman. She said this of Kevin, quote, "He was one of the best colleagues I have ever had the privilege of serving with in the Senate. Whether we were part of a congressional delegation or attending events in D.C., he brought energy, joy, kindness to every single moment. His presence made every experience more meaningful and a lot more fun," end quote. And I couldn't agree more. He truly radiated light and kindness, and we were all better because of it. Although Kevin touched many lives, and some in this chamber, some outside, in Vermont, across the country, Kevin was first and foremost an integral part of Team Leahy. I know his decades of service meant the world to Senator Leahy and his wife, Marcel, who had this to say about Kevin. "Kevin McDonald was more than a senior advisor and a scheduler. He was like a member of our family, and our whole family felt that way." My thoughts and prayers are with all of those who loved Kevin: Brian, Tom, his nephews Declan and Griffin. While many members of Congress receive their day in the sun for their devotion to our great nation, staffers can often be overlooked, and their tremendous contributions cannot be undervalued. This institution, the state of Vermont, the country is better for the service of Kevin, and there are few more deserving to be recognized than him. So I am honored to stand here today on the Senate floor and remember his life and legacy. Thank you, Mr. President. I yield the floor.